Well. Looks like we have another one here for you today. Ticker VICA, Rafina. Innovations Inc. Sitting at 4 cents, but a market cap of only 4.356 million, which is nothing. Pink Current. It's rare to see a pink current that's already got a 4.3. That's not a totally trashed out company. What am I getting at? I actually like this one. Float. Look at this. 2.23 million, dude. Nothing. This thing can and will multiply like crazy once it does again. Look at this insanely beautiful chart. This was all the way past 40, almost to 40 cents. Talking moving decimals, people. Can you do that? So, yes, the chart looks amazing. It looks bottomed out. We're actually sitting below the VWAP, dude. I mean, how are you going to get a better entry? Here's the thing to watch, though, and that's why, like, when I find these tickers where everything I look at connects the dots I want to see, one of the huge ones is this right here. Volume, the flow. Look at this uptick on the volume. See how this thing is just curling up huge. In fact, there's way more volume now than there was when it was 40 cents. Way more. What does that mean? This thing is getting ready to scoot up to the moon. Wouldn't that be cool to get in before it's halfway there or something like that? I'm just in it to move decimal points. I don't know about you guys. I was already sold at that point. What do we got? Digital health right away. But prosthetics, that's kind of cool. Orthotics, diabetes sector is massive. Assistive devices, so we actually have medical devices. Sports, love it. Well-being, love it. This is actually kind of a cool play. It's not like, lots of stuff that's waiting on, like, I don't know, FDA approvals in the health sector that I just don't touch. They've got like this whole sensor thing, like for feet. A lot of people have feet problems, and it's like built into shoes and stuff. It's kind of neat. They have that. They have blood flow monitors, robotic surgical assistants. This alone, I would buy. If this was just that, I would buy it for that. HydraFit system creates prosthetic sockets with a uniform pressure distribution across the most horizontal limb. Oh, okay, so this is like, if you lose an arm or lose half an arm, and it looks kind of funky, they can basically make it not look so funky. Sleep apnea. Does anyone suffer from sleep apnea? I bet most you do. Pretty sure everyone pretty much does. Something from that, a small, silent, portable thing to help you breathe. Sweet. Not only that, they've got new information coming out. Here is something interesting. They're starting the first independent cross-border chain of full-service prosthetic, orthotic, and diabetic foot rehabilitation clinics in Europe. So we're actually getting a brick-and-mortar rehabilitation center in Europe. All right, I'll take that. If it was just this, I wouldn't invest in it. But because we're getting that, I'll take it. There's tons of money in there. They're hitting out some press releases. You see what we got here? Last year we did 2.7 million, which sounds low for most stocks, but remember, we're sitting at a $5 million market cap. So we did 2.7 last year. But the first quarter alone this year, we did 1.7 million. That's looking like a 75% plus year over year return increase from last year alone. That's massive. But here's some big news that hit like a month, two ago. Optech International acquires the controlling interest in Rafina Tech Innovations. So we have another player in the field, Optech, that came in and bought most of Rafina shares, which is huge. They obviously saw something in Rafina that others didn't, or maybe a bunch did, but they decided to let them get in. That's great. If someone's coming in saying, let us in, they have a ticker too, OTC Opti. Have you heard of that? Today they announced acquisition, controlling interest, one of the companies, Mediterranean distributors of Rafina Innovations, as part of Optech's commitment for global expansion. Bear with me, I got to read a little bit of this because there's lots of good information. Rafina has been focused on research and development of advanced medical technologies, resulting in issuance of a number of patents. So we also have patents relative to the medical sector in preparation for manufacturing. I like that side of it. If you don't know about like the products, the physical products for health and stuff, basically you can charge the prices are set for insurance, but they're set really high. What am I getting at? I actually know multiple people who own, in fact, there's one that's in our Discord. He actually sells medical equipment. The markup's massive. So if we can be the middleman for that, and then someone's got a patent on just even a couple of those items for a $5 million market cap, that alone right here, I'm like, dude, give it to me. And distribution. Fina recently acquired Sea Farm Limited. What is that? It's a wholly owned subsidiary to expand operations into the pharmaceutical sector. Great. In Greek and the Cyprus territories. Awesome. Sea Farm published revenues 1.7 million. The last quarter. That's great. So we have that. Medicine manufacturer. That's what Sea Farm is. They're also in the shipping industry is where they're like getting these out. So it's like specialty medicines for shippers or something. Number of large Mediterranean-based shipping line people, neat. Whenever you get more and more refined, like it's for something specific, the price goes up. Do you want to invest in like an aspirin company? Or do you want to invest in one that's specifically for aspirin for people for diabetes? Which one's going to have the bigger markup? Well, I don't know. I'll let you figure that out. Expansion with Rafita and Sea Farm Limited is the pathway for expansion for work on large shipping companies. So they're going after shipping companies. They got something in there for them. Controlling interest by the way of exchange of Rafina's preferred share stock is how they did it. So they did like a stock exchangey thing. We also have this Z2O. Technology is a much needed service for the thing that happens is March a couple years ago, stricken regions who have severely impacted the main industry of tourism, stuff like that. I don't know what that is. We can get into that later, but look at this. So here's the company that absorbed a lot of us. Opti, they've got a $61 million market cap. Even if we get halfway there, we're like multiplying times 6. And they're pink current, they're legit. Here's a Sea Farm. I looked it up. It's an actual business. Medical supplies and equipment. Dude, I've actually always wanted a piece of that because I've seen how much money those people make. Why not? Here we can get a piece of the equipment sales and supplies in a stock, dude. That's dirt cheap. Here's the Z2O thing. This is like an app. I'm not sure how they're going to expand this or whatnot, but whatever. If there's money to be made in it. It's basically a middleman for sanitization, cleaning, disinfecting, stuff like that. I don't know. I'm not in love with this thing, but if it makes some money or it's already making money, great. They're calling it the Uber of cleaning. Fine. I'll take that. So the CEO of this stated, for Optech International Inc., the addition of Rafina Innovations to his portfolio provides a major growth opportunity for both businesses through its comprehensive services offering for our clients and shareholders as the two organizations begin their transition to be a truly global enterprise. So it seems like mainly they're in like the UK. So if we can go even wider, from Rafina's businesses and technologies to Optic's product, services, leadership, Rafina's shareholders should be thrilled as both companies are preparing for the exciting journey of success. Seems pretty well spoken. As part of the expanded launch of Rafina's new proprietary product line, I love this. Physical products, something you can touch, I always talk about. We'll be shortly changing the name of Optic Med and launching a new website introducing the advanced technology, medical, healthcare products soon to be available. So we're kind of getting like a reface too. So we're getting a new name. We're getting a new website. Plus all the merger stuff in between it. I like it. The Twitter bros, what are they saying? Like this dude here, chairman. You see, chairman said, last time I was looking at a company like this, it was ticker SIRC. And it went from 0.06 cents to $3. With a much lower flow and trajectory to achieve what they're looking to, VICA, the one we're talking about, can see a nice move to the upside. If we can get a tenth of the way there, I'd be happy. But sure, if we get this to $3, yeah, it's one of those dancing in the street moments, right? This guy said if Vica's stock shoots up, which given the recent volume, it just may, how does that affect Opti? Well, it's probably going to go up. Opti is a cash cow, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, why not? Let's do it. This dude, Radio Science, he's come out with decent plays, this guy. Check him out. He's saying he's bullish. He's showing some, actually shows charts, which is great. Showing you the charts beat up. Showing we actually had a record volume. Is that today? Yeah. We hit over 5 million in volume, much greater than the VAC's 10-day average. It's picking up. Like I said, this is one of those ones that could shoot to outer space very quickly. Very quickly. Shares look way better than the one. Plus the cool sector. They're actually making money. It's not just a pipe dream. Volume up. You gonna join me on this one? If you haven't already liked, comment, or subscribed on the video, please do it. Did you know we have a Discord? Join that if you want better entries, hang out with the best folks on the planet.